Great Dads is pleased to introduce the 6 Basics of Being a Great Dad seminar. This seminar is designed to turn the hearts of fathers to their children and give dads the tools to transform their family relationships and experience the joy of fathering.
Malachi makes it so clear that in the move of God, he turns the heart of the father to their children and the hearts of the children to their fathers. And he's using this Great Dads to make that happen.
We have forgot a lot of things that go along with parenting.
My family's crumbled up and destroyed, and
it's needed for us to stand up and be a father.
But I haven't spent a lot of time being the spiritual leader of my family.
I've been asking to God to have the opportunity to have these kind of seminaries in my life.
39% of all children, which is over 27 million children, are not physically present with their father.
Great Dads was founded in 1996 as a nonprofit education and training organization. The seminar program has had a positive impact on both physical and emotional father absence, as it teaches the 6 basics of being a great dad. The 6 basics are providing unconditional love and affection, spending time, communicating constantly and creatively, partnering with mom, instilling moral and spiritual values, and establishing a fathering legacy. The first source for this information that we're going to go through today is the Bible.
Well, I think the most unique thing about the seminar, again, is that it helped us as men to begin to look not only at our past experiences and our present situation, but it began, especially for me, to talk about the legacy that I'm going to leave behind.
To go back to the basics, say, hey, I made mistakes, but I love you. I want to be in your life.
There's a lot of fathers out here who aren't fathers today. It lets us know that, what we did in the past, we have to straighten up today in life.
It will bring back a lot of strength to the foundation of the church, the basis of the church. The men should be the strength and the leaders of the church, and the kids should be examples of what they are following.
It has a spiritual foundation that Christ is recognized foremost in it, and that the tools that's given are biblically supported. And that for me is important, to have a reference point.
And I think that the tremendous difference that the Great Dad Seminar is able to put into men is, quite frankly, what is God having to say about being a dad? And that's what's making the difference, and it's profound.
And we know we can't change our past, but we can certainly create a wonderful today. This is the day that the Lord hath made, and we will what? Rejoice and be glad in it.
I wondered, what am I going to do? God, I'm so embarrassed. How am I going to face my son? How am I going to pick him back up? And I wake up and you guys are here, and I'm really so grateful. And I praise God for working through people. I've got some really valuable information. Most importantly, I've got some starting points.
Touch my heart, make me feel different. When I coming out from the seminar, I feel open my heart to talking, because I'm a new person right now.
Now today, it gives me a chance to go back and start again all over again, and even try. Even if I fail, at least I've tried.
I think fathers get caught up in, I provide, I do this, I do that, that means I love you, and not really saying it and showing it the ways that we really need to show, we need to do.
The material things doesn't do any good if I lose my son. If I lose my daughter, I think.
It's certainly been worth my while. I'm sorry it's only 4 hours. I think it would be a great weekend getaway to take part in these types of seminars.
So as men apply this word, it's going to have a profound impact, not only on them personally, but then obviously on their family, our neighborhoods, the communities in which we live, but also the broader metropolitan area and this nation.
When it came to naming the most powerful forces shaping their characters, young people overwhelmingly cited their parents. 86% said their parents were the #1 influence and resource to them.
The children are important to us. Sometimes we just don't have the tools, and we'd like the church to work with us and give us some of that information.
It brings us all together, and it allows us an opportunity to talk man to man on a godly basis. Most of the information we get is out there in the world, but on a godly basis about men and about fathering.
It's family 101 to me. It's just every man needs to hear it. He'll pick something up out of this.
And I can tell anybody that that seminar made a difference in my own life as a dad. I've got 2 daughters, and so I knew full well going in that there were certain things that I needed to get out of that seminar, and I got it and then some.
These children need their fathers. Our communities need them. The mothers need dads. I'm interested in having great dads, not so much for my church. I want to have it for the sake of our children whose lives and values are shaped so much by their fathers.
I would just simply lovingly challenge any pastor and any lay person that get to a Great Dad seminar. It'll bless you and make a tremendous change in your life.
The dads at your church can have their hearts turned toward their children and experience the joy of fathering, just as these dads have. To find out about hosting a seminar, contact Great Dads right now.